Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku card for July 1st, 2024. This is my walkthrough. Let's get it going. First thing first, let me place some singles. First one should be here. I can place 7 in box 1 because here is 7 that blocks these 3 cells. This 7 blocks here, so 7 comes here. And the second one is, let me go with the box 6 where 4 blocks these 3, 4 blocks these 2, gives me 4 here. And here in box 9, here's 6 that blocks these 3 cells. Here's this 6 blocks these 2, gives me 6 here. And I guess the next one should be this row 7. I can place 1 on row 7 by looking at this one, which blocks this cell, and this one blocks here. So now it's down to these 2 cells for 1 on row 7. But this one also blocks these 3 cells, and here's another one which blocks this cell, meaning one will be here or here in box 5, and in either case it will block this cell from being 1, so that will put 1 in here. And similarly, now it's down to 3, 5, 8. 8 here blocks this cell and these 2 cells, and 8 here blocks these 2 cells. That will place 8 in here or here. In turn, it will block this cell, so these 2 cannot be 8, so that gives me 8 here. That means these 2 are 3, 5 double, and 2, 3, 5. And now let's look at box 4. I can place a double in here, and that's going to be a double of 1 and 8, because here's 1 and 8 that block these 3 cells. Here's another 1 and 8 that blocks this cell, and here's another 1 and 8 that will block these 3 cells. So in box 4, 1 and 8 have to use these 2 cells, so it's a double of 1 and 8. That means no other number can use these 2 cells, just 1 and 8, and 1 and 8 cannot go to these 5 cells and these 5 cells because it's on the same line, column 1 in this case. So let's move on now. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so on column 5, which is this vertical line, Again, similarly, 7 blocks here. This is 305, not 7, in other words. And the 7 here blocks here. And this 7 blocks also here. So in box 6, 7 will be either here or here because of this 7. In turn, it will block this cell from being 7. So these 4 cells cannot be 7, makes this cell 7. 7. And that will give me 1, 3, 5, 9. Okay. Oh yeah, and now this 5 blocks here, 5 blocks here gives me 5 here, that gives me 3 here, 5 here. Now this is 1, 3, 9. 1 and 3 are here, so gives me 9 here. These two are 1 and 3 double now. 1 and 3, 1 and 3. So let's look at row 5 and box 4. So these two are 1, 8 double. And okay, first 5 here. Let's say so these are 5, 1, 8 double. First 6 here blocks these 3. So 6 will be either here or here. And here's 5, which blocks here and also these 3 cells. So 5 will come either here or here. In turn, it will block this cell. And this 5 blocking here. So 5 will come in here, here, or here. And now, for one thing, here's 1, 3 double. That means these two cannot be 3. I can also look at it in a different way, which is looking at this 3 blocking this cell and this cell, put 3 in one of these, which will block this cell. Either way, these two cannot be 3, meaning 3 also has to go into one of these 3 cells. So now I have 3 numbers, including 6. 3 numbers that will have to be put into 3 cells here. So if I put any other number here, this box or this row will not have 3, 5, or 6. So yeah, these 3 have to be 3, 5, 6 in some order. And now these are 3, 5, 6, and these two are 1 and 8. And these 2 cells have to be filled with 2 or 9. And these are double 2. Finally, I have 9 blocking here. Finally, I got number here, which is 2, which gives me 9 here. And 3, 5, 6 triple means these 2 will be double of the other numbers, which will be 7 and 9. Oops. 7, 9, 7, 9. And these 2 will be the last 2 numbers, which is 6 and 8. 6 and 8. Okay, So, well, I apologize because after all this filling in, I don't remember them as very helpful, because the next step is actually this cell. Let's see what number I can put in here. Okay, it's blocked by 1, 2, 3, 4, not by 5, but 6, 7, 8, 9. So this cell is actually 5, and that means this 5 and the 5 combined, they block these 4 cells, gives me 5 here. This 5 blocks these 2, so 5 comes here, which blocks these 3 cells, and these 5s block these 2 cells, gives me 5 here. Now 5 and 5 blocks this cell, and this cell gives me 5 here. That gives me 3 here, and this will be 2. And now this box is looking for 1, 3, 4, 8. 3 and 8 among them are here on the same line, blocking these 2 cells. So they will have to come into here. 3 and 8, 3 and 8. And 3 here blocks this cell, gives me 8 and 3. And these 2 are 1 and 4. 1 here blocks this cell, so this is 4, and this is 1. This 4 blocks these 2 cells. 4 blocks here, gives me 4 here. That will give me 7 here. That will give me 9 here, and 7 here. And this 9 blocks these 3, gives me 9 here. 6 and 8 double, leaves only 2 for this cell, and this is 8. And this will be 2, 3, 6. And these will be 2, 3, 6, 7. And this will be 4, 6, 7. Okay, so these 3 will be 4, 6, 7 because of this column. And 4 blocks here. This 4 blocks this cell. So 4 comes here. 4 and 4 blocks these 3 cells. 4 here blocks this cell, gives me 4 here. 1 and 1 here blocks these 4 cells in box 3. This 1 blocks here, so 1 comes here. Okay, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, this row is looking for 2, 3, 6. 3 and 6 are here, so this is 2. 7 and 9 here. 9 here blocks this cell, makes it 7 and 9. 6, 7, 8. 7 blocks here, gives me 7 here, and gives me 6 here, which makes this cell 8, and this is 6. This 8 makes this cell 1, makes this cell 8. This 1 makes this cell 3, and this is 1. gives me 3 here, gives me 2 here. These are 3 and 6. Oh, 6 and 8. Ah, yeah, 8 here, blocks this cell, gives me 6 and 8. 2, 3, 6. Oh, these are 2 and 3. 2 is here, so 3 and 2 and 3 gives me 6 here, 3 here. This is 9. 2 and 6. Yeah, 2 is here, so 2, 6, 6, and 3. Okay, here it is. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.